love my life. I love my life. I love my life. I love my
Welcome
life.
back to my channel. It's your girl, Damo. So pretty much in this video, I'm gonna talk about like overcoming depression and self-confidence, self-love, and just knowing when enough is enough and how to seek help. So if you would like to just find out how I dealt with those problems and everything. Before I start the video, I just want to say your life matters. You are worth so much more than what you are tolerating or what you're going through. You are a diamond in the rough, and diamonds can only be made under pressure. So, with the whole situation with depression, it was mainly caused by a relationship where I was undervalued. It made my self esteem really, really low, and I didn't know how to love myself. It's like one thing for others to love you and for you to love yourself. Because when you don't love yourself, you tolerate so much. You tolerate so much stuff that you look back on it when you finally do come to that level of consciousness and you say to yourself, why did I let this continue for so long? Don't don't let this continue any farther. Step up and cut that person off, cut that habit off, cut that situation off, and move on to your better life. Do it for you. If you know something is toxic in your life and it's holding you back and it's just making such a heavy burden on you, try to find a way out. If you have friends or someone that you can trust, talk to your parent, talk to your friend, go to therapy. I remember someone told me after I told them everything I've experienced, they were like, you need to go to a therapist to fully like deal and overcome that emotional trauma and that trauma that you've been through. I still haven't been to the therapist, but I feel like every day I just I try my own ways to deal with the problem. Oh wow. But self love, that was a journey. That was a journey that I had to, that's a journey that I'm still on. To fully like truly love yourself. It's an everyday thing that it builds up. Um, I remember I was dealing with a lot my junior year of high school, and most of my friends cut me off. And it's crazy because I was running from this one person all this time. I didn't want to be friends with them. And that year we became friends, and from then on we have been great friends. Um, I know you're watching this, bro. Love you very much. You have built my self esteem. Like, you need to have a support group. When you're at your lowest, you need a support group. And if you don't have a support group, you gotta stand in that mirror and tell yourself, I am that bitch. I am a baddie. I will be successful. I will have this. I will have that. You gotta speak things into existence. You just like turn the negative into positives. Don't sit and reflect and think over all the negative things that are going on in your life. Like, yes, you have to think about it to overcome it and you have to deal with it, but constantly thinking about all the bad things in your life are just going to add stress to your life. And sometimes when people get overcome with stress, they cannot handle it, cannot tolerate it, and they want to do things without fully thinking it through. So before you just hop into a situation or relationship, you have to also think about, oh, am I ready to be dealing with this person? Do I fully know this person? And all that extra loveliness. Um, Self-love is small things like running that bubble bath, the glass of wine, running a bubble bath in general, going for that run, going for that walk, reading a book, taking time off from work just to relax and have time to yourself. I like to say I love my solitude. I love being alone. Just because you are alone, just because you have a lack of friends, like a big old group of friends, doesn't mean that you are lonely. being lonely and being alone are two different things. So that's why me being an only child led me to just love my solitude because I had no choice. I had no siblings. I had no pet. I had a couple turtles back then, but anyways. So like I just feel like with me that came so easily, but with others it's hard. So get your support group. Let them encourage you every day. Encourage your friends every day. If you see your friend is like not really hitting you up a lot, or if they're like not talking to you as often as you usually are used to, or if they're like a little bit, they're acting a little different, their demeanor is different, and their speech and their actions are different, reach out to them. Ask them, are you okay? How are you feeling? Because you never know what people are going through. You never know what people have been through. So that's why I always say it's nice to be nice. People that just throw out negativity out into the air, out into the world, out into their atmosphere and into their environment, I worry about them. It's like, how are you feeling on the inside? Another thing, when people bully others, it just shows that they are lacking something in their life. Because if you are truly happy with yourself and who you are, then you clearly be putting positivity into the air and you'd be complimenting others and you'd just be a joy to be around. Because if you have joy on the inside, then it manifests on the outside. So in all honesty, I hope this video helps somebody. Remember that self-love is the best kind of love. You find what you need to do to truly overcome your traumas from your past and heal from them. It's okay to remember and repair, but never just like forgive and forget, because that leads to more trauma in the future. If you see repetitive actions in your life, maybe you are the problem. Maybe you are that toxic person. So it's good to just reflect, sit back and reflect sometimes and think it out and be like, what is going on and what is the cause of it? So love yourself, and you are worth more than your experiences, and you're greater. Your ladder is greater than your past. So just know that your future is bright and just reach for the stars. Don't worry about your past. You will overcome it one day and you will heal. Okay, bye guys.